If you've ever wondered why phrases like "the rich get richer" are so prevalent, this video will break it all down for you. We'll explore the math behind this phenomenon and give you actionable tips to help you reach that crucial $100,000 milestone faster. Let's start with the basics. Imagine you're investing $10,000 every year with a 7% annual return. In about 7 years, you'd have around $100,000. 7 years might seem like a long time, but this is where the magic of compound interest starts to kick in. If you continue investing $10,000 annually at a 7% return, you'll hit the next $100,000 in just over 5 years, not 7, and the next one in just 3.78 years. Even though you are still saving the same amount, the timeline keeps shortening. This phenomenon is due to compound interest. To understand why compound interest accelerates your wealth accumulation, let's first distinguish between simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest is calculated only on the principal amount, the initial sum of money you invest. The formula for simple interest is straightforward. You need to multiply your principal amount by your annual return and by number of years you plan to invest. For example, if you invest $10,000 at an annual interest rate of 7% for 3 years, the simple interest would be 10,000 times 0.07 times 3. So, after 3 years, the total amount would be $12,100. Compound interest, on the other hand, is calculated on the principal amount and also on the accumulated interest of previous periods. This means interest is earned on interest. To find the future value of an investment, you start with the initial principal amount, which you multiply by 1 plus the annual interest rate, raised to the power of the total years of compounding. For instance, if you invest $10,000 at an annual interest rate of 7% compounded annually for 3 years, the compound interest would be 10,000 times 1.07, raised to the power of 3, which equals $12,250. With compound interest, your money starts working for you. The interest you earn on your investments starts earning its own interest, creating a snowball effect. The more you invest, the faster your money grows. Let's take it up a notch. What if you could save $20,000 a year instead of 10? You'd reach your first $100,000 in just 4.44 years, and the next $100,000 in just 3.41 years. Saving more accelerates your journey dramatically. Can't save that much yet? No problem. You can gradually increase your savings from $10,000 to $11,000, $15,000, and so on. As your income grows, so can your savings, getting you to that goal even faster. Albert Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. The reason? It allows your investments to grow exponentially over time. But here's the catch. Compound interest doesn't show its true power until you've saved at least $100,000. That's when the interest you earn starts making a significant impact. It's the hardest to get to, but once you're there, your net worth can explode. This is due to what we call the critical mass threshold. Think of it like a nuclear bomb. In a nuclear bomb, achieving critical mass is crucial for initiating a self-sustaining chain reaction. Critical mass refers to the minimum amount of fissile material, such as uranium-235 or plutonium-239, needed to maintain a continuous series of nuclear fissions. When this mass is reached, neutrons released from fission events strike other fissile nuclei, causing them to split and release more neutrons. This process exponentially increases the number of fissions, releasing a massive amount of energy in a very short time. The concept parallels financial growth, where reaching a significant savings threshold allows compound interest to exponentially increase wealth, much like the chain reaction in a nuclear explosion. For your finances, $100,000 is that critical mass. Once you hit it, compound interest takes over, and your wealth can grow exponentially. A 2018 study revealed that many of our financial habits are shaped by age 7. By this time, children begin to internalize attitudes and behaviors about money from their surroundings. Observing how family members manage money, whether they struggle or thrive, can deeply influence a child's own beliefs about financial success. For instance, if a child witnesses frequent financial difficulties, they might grow up believing that wealth is unattainable. However, it's crucial to understand that these early impressions are not permanent barriers. By actively changing one's mindset and approach to money, It's possible to overcome these ingrained beliefs and achieve financial success. Let's get into some practical strategies to help you reach your first $100,000. First, creatively live below your means. Instead of depriving yourself, focus on reducing your biggest expenses like housing, transportation, and food. Use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your expenses come from 20% of your spending categories. Cut down on those big-ticket items, and you'll save more effectively. Next, automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers to your savings, investments, and to pay off debts. When you automate, you save 3.8 times more because you remove the need to make decisions constantly. Your money will work for you without any extra effort. Then, increase your savings threshold by earning more. Prepare for your performance reviews, keep track of your accomplishments, and don't be afraid to ask for raises. Sometimes switching companies can result in a significant pay bump. Also, explore side hustles that leverage your skills. Whether it's tutoring, social media marketing, or offering unique experiences like cooking classes, find ways to increase your income. The more you earn, the more you can save and invest. Remember, compound interest is your best friend. The more you save and invest early on, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Even small amounts can turn into significant sums over decades. Achieving that first $100,000 is tough, but it's the most critical milestone in your financial journey. Once you get there, your money starts working harder for you, and your path to wealth becomes much smoother.